Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play the Medium. This is episode 15. In the last episode, we made it to the end of the bunker, and we were just kicked out over here. And the latest objective we've been given, let me just get it. It won't let me go on the inventory screen right now for some reason. But is to make it to the, I think it was called the lake house, or lakeside. And, well, that's what we're doing next. That was quite an awkward little bit that we just did. In terms of the puzzle involved and the getting round.
This is it. The place from my dream. I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind. I know every inch of it. But this time, something is different.
Yeah, there's an incredible song playing in the background this time. Is it gonna lead up to, you know, that cutscene at the very start of the game, like the opening cutscene, where that little girl was running away and got shot? It's gonna lead up to that point, isn't it? This is really nice to look at, though. Look at the sun through the trees and everything. It's actually pretty stunning. Like for a horror game that had this big blockbuster name, it really looks nice, and they've done a really good job with it. You can see the lake from here if you look through the trees in the distance. You can see the sun rippling on the water, which is quite nice. And oh yeah, somebody in the comments, they said, "Is the same team who made this? Is it Bloober or something like that?" Yeah. Making the Silent Hill 2 remake, so that's exciting, because God knows this has been amazing. So if they got the story and the characters and the setting of Silent Hill,
Finally made it. Lilia, I've been waiting for you, little sister. Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while. Lilia. That day when the fire broke out at our house, I made a deal. The part of my soul that was tormented was set loose. You mean like a monster? But why? To save you. It helped us escape the flames, but in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour, to destroy, to kill. The Navy Massacre. Yes. All those people died so that we could live. Because I lived, so did my demons. Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life. And what about you? Did
He tried to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. The monster, it got out. Now you're here. You're the only one who can fix this. You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate. And the dream.
The dream. But all I see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No. The dream. It's what I want to happen.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... No! No!
Can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Liliana, I can't. Please, don't make me do this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
Marianne? What's going on?
Constrict. Now too small. Constricted. Outgrown her. Don't leave her. Suit. Right. Almost gone. Yet. But it's getting there.
There is another way.
Marianne. No.
What was she doing? Say just nothing.
It's like you said. I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need me. A medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all.
No! Stop it!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
All has to be. It has to be. It has to be.
He'll never stop.
Finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone. Butterfly.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Wait, what? Who died? Did she shoot herself or shoot... Is that saying she shot herself? Wow. That was such a good game. I hope there's a bit more after the credits to show who lived though. I don't know if I'm being sick as shit or... I don't know. I'm gonna Google that after this if it don't show anymore. Just make sure I understand the ending. I think she shot herself to sort of clear away the moor and all that sort of shit. Oh, such a good game. Yes, there were the odd bits that were a bit too... Like that one part that was too linear as the second time with Spirit Thomas. Or the whole sort of watery area, that bunker or whatever it was. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that too much. But other than that, the entire game I loved so much. So much. It's not very often with a horror game I am tempted to go through again, just for the sake of it. But I think this might be one of those games that I end up just doing just that, you know? Oh, I loved it so much. It's a good... I think if I was going to rate it, it would be a good 8 out of 10. It would be higher. I would give it like a 9 out of 10. But I feel like when you look at this, and you look at the likes of the blockbuster big names of horror, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, this doesn't quite have that same level of intelligent puzzles. Does that make sense? Where you go around like a massive area of non-linearity using your key items and stuff. It has some of that, but it's in very secluded, very small areas to use them in. It's not quite as clever with that sort of element. But other than that, I loved it. This was an incredible game. I urge anyone to go out and play it. I mean, I know you've seen me play it now, or maybe you're just watching the end. I don't know. But yeah, I recommend it a lot. Go and support them. Like I was saying earlier in the episode, they're making the Silent Hill 2 remake, you know? They're a good team. I think we can trust them to do really well with Silent Hill 2. And I really hope so, because that is my favourite of the Silent Hill games. And I think it is a pretty firm fan favourite between 2 and 3 probably. But yeah, oh my god. As for this game, let's go through it all, shall we? Graphically, I think for a game that isn't a big well-known sort of horror franchise, it's really good looking. Pretty incredible looking. Musically, so good. Some of the tracks, they aren't too... Like some games in horrors, they just have this sort of foreboding atmospheric songs, and you never remember them. But there's some of them, like when you first meet Sadness, had a really nice sort of childish feel to the song. And it's got some lyricized sort of songs like this, where it's very reminiscent of Silent Hill with Mary Elizabeth McGlynn and Korn and whoever else did songs from. So yeah, musically is a stunning game. Gameplay wise, I think it's typical sort of old classic survival horror, which for me is perfect. That's what I want in a horror game. So that's amazing. And it's not first person, which, oh my god, I'm so happy about. First person horror doesn't do it for me. Or first person in general. Games, films, anything. I prefer to see the characters, you know. So yeah, that's gameplay wise is amazing. Characters, I feel like they're really good. They flesh out some of the NPCs quite well through paper, you know, through notes and stuff like that, which is what horrors do a lot. And I really like Sadness. I really like Marianne. I liked Lillian's design a lot when we finally got to meet her just now. The Moor was an incredibly tense sort of enemy character to be around. Thomas was an interesting one. I think they could have fleshed him out even more and have some adventures with him. I wonder if there will be a sequel to The Medium. I haven't heard too much about the game outside of it being an exclusive, then not being an exclusive. So I don't know if it was popular enough to get a sequel, but that doesn't mean it wasn't good. It was really good. I'd love a Medium too. I don't know where they'd go with it. Don't even know if the main character's dead or not. Composed by Akira Yamaoka. Oh my god, that explains it. And lyrics by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. It is her! Oh my god, I didn't realise it actually was her. I thought they were just trying to make it sound similar. Oh my god, it actually is it. That's exciting as shit. Because in my car, all I listen to, I got CDs and Spotify of Silent Hill tracks, only the ones with lyrics. And I went through such a long time only listening to those songs because they're so good. They do such a good job with them. Oh my god, I did not realise it was them. It's only now seeing the credits I've completely clicked on. And it might be because I can't hear it completely because I'm talking and because... yeah, because I'm talking through it. And I got on quiet for the recording. Here it comes. I think we've finished. Will there be another cutscene? Soon find out. Come on. Anything? Okay, that must have been Thomas, yeah, the real Thomas, because they never really explained what happened to him, I don't think. So what I'm doing now, I'm googling, I'm googling the ending, medium ending, controversial cliffhanger. I can sort of see why, because they don't quite, you know. Haven't explored the Neva Resort Hotel, befriending sadness, evading the moor. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to find it. Bilty is attracted unwanted attention when Thomas used his powers to kill his mentor, Richard, after Richard did unspeakable things to Lillian. Yep. With the game implying she was assaulted in some way. Assaulted, I think, pedo style. Via spiritual memory. Okay, Marianne's mother died in the flames. Okay, yeah, I picked... yeah. Got the events... It's a decision Marianne refuses to make. As the Moor appears, Marianne says there is another way and holds the gun to her own head. She says the Moor needs her, a medium, as a suitable vessel to reach the outside world. Lillian pleads for her to not take her own life. The game cuts to black as a single gunshot rings out. With Marianne reciting the words from her dream at the beginning of the game, it all starts with a dead girl. After the credits roll, Spirit Thomas is shown leaving the Neva Resort. That's Spirit Thomas, is it? Okay. Did Marianne kill herself, Lillian, or neither? That's up for players to decide. Oh, don't do this to me. Thomas is seen leaving the resort. Okay, so it wasn't Spirit Thomas. Yeah, saying that there might be ideas for a medium sequel. I would be totally into that. And if it did come out, I'd probably record it blind like I did like this one, because I've had such a good time doing it. He could be the main character. Or Marianne could have survived. Ah, that's... oh. So, okay, nobody knows if she lived or not, essentially. Or if it was Lillian or what happened. I am hoping so bad for a sequel. And like it said in that Google, yeah, it's a good chance. They've left it open, either way. So anyways, this has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed this series. I have loved the game, as if you can't tell. I'll see you again in a bit. I think our next series, or I might have started it in between this if I could be bothered to get 2 series on the go at once, is hard work for me lately. Yeah, I'll see you again for the next series, which is going to be a continuation of a series we've started and been going through for a long time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit. I hope to see you around. In a bit, folks.